Happy Monday and welcome back to Monday Motivations with Kendra Johnson. Today is August 12th, 2024, and the mood for this week is why not you? Why not you? This week's motivation derives from a blog post that I wrote, and it was called Imposter Syndrome. I shared it on my website, so now I'm going to share it over here with my YouTube family. Listen, the mind is a powerful thing. Though it's a terrible thing to waste, right? It also has its way of playing tricks on you. As people, we are our own biggest critics and we are often unkind, even to ourselves, right? Honestly, it starts with us. We're unkind to ourselves typically first. Our internal thoughts, our internal battles, our struggles, our disappointments, right? If you're not careful, you will start to even believe what you think. If you are unfamiliar with the imposter syndrome, it is struggling to believe that you are deserving of your accomplishments and your achievements. Being humble is an important trait to possess, but listen, there's a thin line. I can admit, I tend to be a perfectionist at times. As much as I try not to care about the minuscule details, I find myself doubting if I'm good enough, if things are good enough, if what work I put out is good enough. Now, though I know my capabilities, I often wonder if I can achieve certain things. I'm human. These thoughts make me human. But if I don't catch myself, it causes an internal battle that only I can claw myself out of. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried to give someone a compliment and they seemingly reject your advance? This is a sign of the imposter syndrome. At some point in our lives, we've all experienced this feeling, but it's important not to stay there. Okay. The world is big and full of endless opportunities, but it's up to you to go get it. Are you standing in your own way? Are you talking yourself out of potential blessings? With every negative mindset, there's in fact a reason, and it's usually concealed deeply inside of us. Every single one of us are the way that we are due to our childhood or adult experiences. Instead of processing our pain, we subconsciously hold on to these feelings. And when you least expect it, it shows up in our minds, hearts, and even our relationships with others. I don't know about you. Lately, I have been practicing and working on shadow work. Getting to know the parts of myself that I'm not currently aware of has been quite the challenge. But on the other hand, it's also so freeing. My journey to healing seems to be never ending, but I am determined to do so. I'm determined to let go of all the things and people that have hurt me. Now, as you know, it's always the ones that are going to be closest to you. The ones that are closest to you, they know you the best. They know your vulnerabilities, they know your weaknesses. So, without fault, there's always the ones that are closest to you that affect you the most. A stranger could never hurt you because, well, you don't care about their opinions. So, though we may love those that hurt us, their intentions are not always the purest. Regardless of how or who wronged you, we cannot let this affect our relationship with others. We cannot let this affect the relationship with ourselves. The relationship with yourself is the most important anyway. People come, people go, relationships end, friendships end, but the most important relationship is with yourself. If you don't try and fight, because it is an intentional, conscious effort, you got to fight that imposter syndrome. If you don't fight that syndrome, it's very likely that you will stunt your own growth. And we aren't doing that, baby. Okay. We are not doing that. We're trying to grow, we're trying to blossom. We're going to get out of our way and we're not going to stunt our own growth. Life is full of ups, downs, happiness, disappointments, but there is always a lesson to be learned. When is the last time that you celebrated yourself? Whether it be going out for drinks, getting yourself this purse you've been looking at and wanting so bad. I don't care if it's a wig. When is the last time that you celebrated yourself? We make ourselves believe that in order to celebrate, it has to be something big, it has to be something drastic, and that's simply not true. For many, as it relates to mental health, mental struggles, getting out of bed every day is an accomplishment. Making it through the day is an accomplishment. The imposter syndrome will never allow you to truly experience the joy in your success and allow you to feel good and that you deserve it. With the help of social media, that good old social media, society has placed so much pressure into the world. Society has set so many unrealistic expectations for life as a whole. And if you're not doing the inner work, you too will fall victim to these man made standards. Who said that you're supposed to immediately snap back after a baby? And this is a big one. Not knocking the snapback girlies, but who said that that is the norm? Who said that you're supposed to be married by a certain age? Who said that you are not deserving of good things? Who said that? Let's stop letting the achievements of others diminish our own. Celebrate where you are right now in your life. Give yourself that same grace that you give others. You're patient with others. You're so understanding, so forgiving with others. Give yourself that same love. Be kind to yourself and acknowledge that you are doing your very best. At the end of the day, we're all doing our very best. Okay? I don't care how many filters, how rich, how famous, how popular. At the end of the day, no matter how good it looks, we are all just trying to survive. So this week, I challenge you to stop asking yourself, why me? And ask yourself, why not me? If you missed my last blog, Church Folk, head on over to my website and read it right now. That's www.there'smommy.com. Church Folk, listen, I was so nervous about writing Church Folk. I am typically never nervous about my blogs. It's my way of expression. It's my way to share what I feel and know that someone out there relates to me. But Church Folk, I was so nervous to write, and I have gotten some pretty good reviews about it. Clearly, I'm not alone. So please go check that out on my website. That's www.there'smommy.com. If you missed my last Moments in Motherhood podcast episode with Cara Dugans, you can find that right now. Search for it, listen to it on wherever you get your podcast. All you have to do is just type in TMTTM and go check out that last Moments in Motherhood episode. Listen, let's make it a great week, okay? Monday is a new beginning. Monday's a new start. All the kids are off and back to school. Parents, let's have ourselves a drink to celebrate. We made it. Let's make it a great week. Let's have a great school year. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Listen, sharing is caring, okay? Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I hope that you enjoyed this Monday motivation. Take care of yourselves, and until next time.